Okay, so let's have a look at this verse now. I played it like... Okay, like that. And again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide up the melody line and the bass notes. So I say this all the time, but with fingerstyle, you want to think of the guitar as the band. And in this case, this isn't a super complicated version of it. I've kept it reasonably kind of trimmed back, and so it's easier for you to learn. So we've got the melody line and the bass player, and that's pretty much it going on here. So the best way I think for you to learn it is for me to go over the melody line and then the bass notes, and then you've got to put the two together. Okay, so let's first start off with the melody line. It goes like this. Okay, so it's a really simple, just a melody line in the key of A minor. And so what you must do when you're playing this is make it as true to the actual melody line as you possibly can. So I strongly recommend listening to the song, with real care, and be meticulous about the melody line. Anyway, let me teach you that. It starts just before the 1 count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, the melody goes 2nd fret on the G, 1st fret on the B, 3rd fret on the B, open high E, so you've gone. And then on the B string, 3, 1, 1, open B, 2, 2 on the G, followed by 1 more 2. Okay, so, sorry. Practice that. Okay, as many times as you need to. Now, once you've got that down, hold down the actual chord and then play those notes as if you were still holding down that chord. So, here we go. Okay, see, I'm holding down an A minor chord, and this all happens over an A minor chord. The only 2 chords in the verse are A minor and then F, just like the intro riff. So once you can do that, you need to add in the bass. And the bass is very simple. Holding down that chord, I mute the bass to compress the sound right the way through the song. It's just alternating between the A string and the D string. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what I like to do here is I like to sing the melody line or hum the melody line, so I can really find out where the melody line and the bass notes are going to join up. So you can think da 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 da. Da 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 da. Doesn't matter if you can sing. You just need to know the timing. Da 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 da. So do that and really put a lot of care into it. And then once you've got that, you just have to put the two together, and that's the best way that I can teach you how to do this. Teaching you stuff like this is not an easy task to do via a video camera. So you start with the G, and then you're in. Okay? And that's as I say, that really is the best way that I can teach you. If you follow along with the tab, split them in 2, work on the melody line, work on the bass line, practice singing the melody line over the bass line, and then you have to put the 2 together. That's the best way that you can learn how to do it. And hopefully when I strongly encourage you to start doing some of your own fingerstyle arrangements as well. Anyway, let's move on to the F chord. Now your melody here is just that. So there you're playing 2nd on the G, open B, and and then first fret on the B, 2 open Bs, and then second fret on the G. Okay? Now you're doing all of that over an F chord with your thumb held down on the first fret. So if you can think, you hold that chord down and then play the melody. Because that's how you're going to finger it once you've got the bass notes on there. Then do the bass notes, holding down the thumb, you're alternating between the first fret on the E string and the third fret on the D string. That's all you do. So 3, 4, da 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 da. Okay, once you've sung it enough times, you should be able to find your way and put the two together. The bass player and the singer working in harmony. That's what you're really aiming for. Once you've got that, go back to the beginning and put those 4 bars together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I know it's not easy, but just persevere. You're going to get it. So then it goes back to an A minor chord, and it's pretty much the same, more or less. So pretty much the same melody line going on there. You start with the A string this time, then the G, and then you're going to play the D and the B together, and then the third fret on the B string, and then open A and the high E together. So that's how you get into it, and that's a bit fiddly. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so it's more or less the same there. So from the very beginning. See that? 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and then on the F it's exactly the same. So that's the verse, play around with it. Above all, listen to the song, round and round and round and round again. And I would even go so far as to just play the melody line with the actual melody line of the song. Over and over and over again until you know 100% that you're doing it right. Then just do the bass note over and over and over again until you know you're doing it perfectly, and put the two together. Good luck. I know it's not easy.